Kieran, a 2-0 win at the Riverside, and what are your thoughts on the performance?
That was a really good performance. It was a really complete performance, really. We knew it would need to be today against a really well-coached side, and I thought we controlled, with the ball, we controlled without the ball, set plays were good, transitions were good, and it was a really complete performance.
When you use the word complete, and then you mentioned controlling the ball good without it as well, can you just elaborate a little bit on what was really impressive today?
Yeah, again, I don't think it was, you could pick one particular, aspect. It was more what wasn't good. Now, probably we didn't execute as well as we could have done in the attacking third, because I think we could have scored more, or at least we could have created better chances than the chance that Connor scores from in the first half. We got in so many good positions. Our execution was a little bit better. We could have created some really good chances. But other than that, our pressure from the front was really, really good. Our defensive block, which we knew was going to be important today because their connections through the pitch are so good. So we knew we were going to have to really block up the middle today and be a little bit more patient and compact than we need to be every week. And we done that really well. We defended deep, in a 5-4-1 when we needed to. We built up from the goalie well, and we had spells where we controlled the ball higher up as well. So probably apart from our creation, it was a really complete performance again. And
did you feel like the goal was coming? You mentioned getting into those positions. Were you confident that it was coming?
Yeah, I felt like we were in a great position in the game. Again, I felt like that they're a team that can give you a lot of problems. I felt like we were in control of all the situations, really, every aspect of the game. It was just the last little bit to create a really good chance, and in the end, we didn't create a really good chance. We created probably for Connor a half chance, less than that for some players. But I think that we were good value for the goal on the balance of play.
When it's that controlling in the first half, what do you say to the lads at half time? Because I'm sure you want to replicate a lot of those things, but you still want that energy in the second half.
Yeah, we knew they'd adapt, some things without similar to us in that way, that they can make changes within their shape with different movements that'll challenge you without even changing the personnel. So they did that in the second half. Striker played a lot wider. It made some of our high pressure a little bit harder on our right hand side. We knew there was going to be different little problems that the players were going to have to solve. Middlesbrough test you at that, and we knew it was going to take great effort, commitment. We also knew spaces would open up. They'd press a little bit more aggressive, and space would open through the middle and open on the top line, and we executed that great for the second goal. And again, we could have made a bit more of some other situations. Having said that, we needed one or two really good saves from Vaz and some good defending as well.
Yeah, and just talking about that second goal, great to be stood here talking about the positive impact of the subs again. Amari on the score sheet, and what did you like about the second?
It's a great goal. It was it was the exact space that we'd spoken about that would open up, and some of George's dropping down second half was really good, and we needed him to be that point for us, and to also pull a defender out of the back line. And I'm not sure he means to play it to Connor, but the intent's right. Connor's really alive right where he needs to be, and I felt like Amari coming on in that central position with his dribbling energy and his off the ball pace as well. There's a great chance he could get in, and he took it really well. I think there was a whistle in the crowd, to be honest, so he hesitated a little bit, but look, great growth from him, because it's just in my head. I haven't spoken to him about it yet, but if you remember pre-season, he went through Red Bull Leipzig at 1-0 up, almost an identical chance on the left-hand side of the box, and tried to chop the defender 3 times. And to go through with that composure and to take the finish, especially to go near post, takes bravery and real composure. So to take it in that way was really, really good.
Finally, a great team clean sheet. But how much will the defensive lads enjoy that one? Coming to another big ground where the crowd can get on you a bit. That's a good few of them this season now. Yeah,
I honestly don't think the defenders will enjoy that much more than the forwards. It was such a defensive effort. The screening from the front of the 3 or 4 forwards was outstanding. Sammy and Tails' work in the middle of the pitch to block things off, to track things, to Tails against Crooks on that side, who's such a threat. And of course the back 4 and Vaz were excellent as well. So I just think everyone would be really happy with it, with how we defended, and that's I said we didn't get a clean sheet last couple of games, but we defended really well as well. So we know we can do that. We know that, we know our identity. We want to be as really attacking and brave and open team. But I know that when we need to, and we need to be compact and really stop the opposition. I know we've got the qualities to do that as well.